पहले तरीके में ये जहाज से कूदते ही अपना पैराशूट खो देते। इस तरीके में ये दुश्मन के इलाके में 18 से 25,000 फीट की ऊंचाई से कूदने के बाद 25 किलोमीटर तक अंदर इन्फिल्ट्रेट कर सकते। दूसरी हालात में ये अपना पैराशूट जमीन के बहुत पास आके खोलते। इस हालत में ये जल्दी से जल्दी
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in Ladakh to review the disengagement process that is currently underway. Remember, the fourth round of meetings have taken place between top military leaders there on disengagement in eastern Ladakh. There Rajnath Singh is reviewing the paratroopers. Let's go across to Neeta for more on the Defence Minister's visit. Neeta, we can see these visuals coming right now of paratroopers, and I think somebody, we can see one of the soldiers there arriving on by parachute, and Rajnath Singh right now is not, where exactly is he, if you could tell us, Neeta, and tell us about his program.
Gargi, right now he is in Ladakh. He is reviewing the operational preparedness of these paratroopers, these paradroppers. He's, a presentation is being made to him as far as the operational capacities are concerned. After a short, little while later, he would be, then be visiting Lukung Post, which is about 13,000 feet high. It's about 43 kilometers away from Pangong Fort, where the disengagement process is already taking place, and that's the most troublesome disengagement as far as Indian authorities are concerned is going to take place, because China is not ready to withdraw its men. However, a consensus has been reached in fourth level of meetings which had just taken place between India and China, between the commander level. This is the second visit as far as Mr. Rajnath Singh is concerned to the Lukung Post. Earlier he had visited in 2016 when he had inaugurated all-weather BOP there of ITBP. As far as BOPs are concerned, these BOPs are at such height, so weathers are at extreme conditions. So this all-weather BOP, the temperature was supposed to be maintained at 22 degrees, so that our Jawans can have a little better life at the higher altitude also. Though this BOP is still not functional, but this is the second visit of Mr. Rajnath Singh there in Lukung Post. Today at 12 noon he would be landing in Srinagar, where again he would be reviewing the operational preparedness as far as LOC is concerned, because we have seen in last 2 months even violence level in Jammu and Kashmir, especially in Kashmir, has gone up. This visit is also very significant as far as Kashmir is concerned, Gargi, because August 5 last year in 2019 August 5 Kashmir special status was done away with. So now it's a 1 year anniversary as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. So many leaders are going there. Also, there are reports of political killings also. Many political killings have taken place. So Mr. Rajnath Singh's visit is also going to be important in that aspect also. As you were saying that he has been accompanied by the CDS and also Army Chief Mr. Naravane. A big lengthy presentation would be given to him about the operational capacities and what all the army has done to reduce the infiltration and ceasefire levels of Pakistan. Tomorrow he would be visiting a forward location in North Kashmir, and then he would be visiting Amarnath Shrine. This time Yatra has not still started, Gargi, due to coronavirus. However, the authorities are geared up. The Jammu Kashmir administration is geared up for Yatra to start for 10 days, starting from July 22nd to 3rd of August. That is when Yatra concludes on Raksha Bandhan. So arrangements have been done for his visit to Amarnath Shrine also, and tomorrow evening he would be coming back to Delhi. Gargi?
Right, Neeta, if I could just tell you what's happening right now. We do know Rajnath Singh is in a place called Stakna, which is near Leh. They're in Ladakh, and he's watching this demonstration by the paratroopers as their para-dropping skills are being displayed there for him. And Neeta, it's after that he will then leave, after he observes this demonstration that is being done for him, and after this is when he will then go on to the post near Pangong Lake that you were reporting about. This is some 43 kilometers by road. It's the Lukung post. So right now we've seen at least 4 to 5, I think, paratroopers arrive there displaying their skills. And now we can see at least 3 of them there in the air. So Rajnath Singh currently observing this demonstration of their skills of the army men of their para dropping. There you can see yet another one arriving there before the defense minister. Anita, this comes after the 4th round of talks have taken place between the military of India and China on the entire disengagement process.
Absolutely, 4 level of talks have taken place. 4 number, commanders have met 4 times at different locations, Chushul or Moldo, where disengagement has been discussed. Yesterday, last time at the, it was also discussed how to, ask China to, do away with the ridge lines also, because the reports that are reaching New Delhi, they suggest they have also occupied ridge lines apart from, bases on the ground where they have constructed concrete structures. So the talks were to dismantle the build-up structures, and also to do away with the ridge lines also. They have to vacate the ridge lines also. That is what India has been demanded in the last level of talks. Earlier we know that all this disengagement had started when the special representatives of both the sides, which includes the National Security Advisor from our side, had spoken to each other on July 5th. That's when the disengagements had started. But now, in principle, though China has agreed that they would be vacating Pangong Finger 4 in Pangong Lake, but still, they are still very much there. That is where the hitch is, and that is where that is what Mr. Rajnath Singh is going to review today, where the Corps Commander of 14th Corps is going to, brief him about all the whatever developments have taken place in last few days. He, as you were mentioning, is also being accompanied by the CDS and also Army Chief Mr. Naravane. Last time when Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi had also gone there, he was also accompanied by both these 2 gentlemen. But that time it was also very significant, Gargi, that despite CDS and Army Chief had accompanied the Prime Minister had one-on-one with the Corps Commander there in Ladakh. So he got the first-hand information. This time Mr. Rajnath Singh is there. He is also going to be briefed about the operational preparedness as far as India is concerned. But however, thinning of troops from both the sides has been agreed both by India and China, and that's what is happening, whether it's Patrol Point 14 at Galwan Post or Gogra Post, Hot Springs. But here in Pangong Lake, a little hitch is there, and that is why it's taking so much time. Gargi?
All right, we can see the defense ministers holding a weapon as well, and some sort of demonstration taking place with that weapon. Visually, of course, very interesting to see. But speaking about the disengagement process, Nita, it has been the last round of talks, the 4th round, went on for a record number of hours, stretching on into the wee hours of the morning as well. And so far, India has maintained that this is going to be a long process. It's an intricate process, and it requires the commitment of the objective of complete disengagement. So it's something for the longer there, Rajnath Singh is going to be firing that weapon.
मानस भाई
ये हवाई जहाज बॉम्बे इन्फेंट्री जवान या 64 पैराट्रूपर्स या फिर 3 लाइट स्ट्राइक व्हीकल्स को कैरी कर सकता है। दुश्मन के दर्द इलाके में इंसर्शन के लिए कॉम्बैट फ्री फॉल के अलावा
All right, no, he didn't. He was just seeing how to hold that weapon, and there the Army Chief also helping him to hold it correctly. So Rajnath Singh there holding up a weapon, and this is after we've seen this demonstration before him of the paratroopers dropping down and demonstrating their capabilities. And there you can see weapons are there on display in front of Rajnath Singh. Well, Neeta, very interesting visuals there to see the defense minister holding up that gun. But for the moment, if we talk about the disengagement process, officially India has said that it's going to be a long drawn-out process. It's going to take a while, and it's a very intricate process, because as you were telling us, there are still lots of points of contention, and even as China has agreed on disengagement broadly, the Chinese still remain on areas that India has claimed.
Absolutely, Gargi. As you are saying, that's the right word. Lot many intricacies are involved as far as disengagement and de-escalation is concerned. Everything is being documented. Our top-level sources were telling us that India is going to verify each and every post where Chinese had built up their either their establishments or their structures or their presence was there. So each and every inch of Indian territory is going to be verified, and that is why the authorities or the government says that it's going to be a long overall, it's going to take a lot of time because it's a long area which needs to be verified, and it's being documented because India feels that they do not believe what the China says or does are two different things, and that is why everything is being documented. Each post which they are vacating, each of the area they are vacating is being documented as far as these talks are concerned. Already Galwan post, that is patrolling point 14, has been both the armies of India and China have moved back. There is a buffer zone between both the armies of about 3 kilometers. Similarly, even in Hot Spring and Gogra post also there, though there were reports that at Depsang area, the disengagement is not too much. The buffer zone is not that deep as is being mentioned by the Indian authorities. But the problem is the Pangong Tso Lake, because India claims that their control is still finger 8. However, the China claims that the line of actual control, their claim to the line of actual control is still finger 4. There where the dispute is. Right now, both the armies are there, though the process has already started, but it's a very intricate process, so that is why it is taking time. But both the armies, sources are telling us, have agreed that thinning of the troops even at Pangong Tso Lake has started. So earlier, if you have 10 men guarding the post, now you have around 6 men guarding the post. Simultaneously the thinning of the men and thinning of the troops will continue, and then thereafter the entire, we can say, the disengagement has been successful. Gargi?
Right, Neeta. Currently, a chopper display also taking place, and we do an Indian Apache attack helicopter there being flown as a demonstration in front of the Defence Minister. Now, NDTV had reported earlier about how the Indian Air Force had deployed these Apache attack helicopters in Ladakh to provide tactical support to the ground forces if needed. The increased deployment also includes the regular combat air patrols, besides flying a host of surveillance aircrafts, and that is something that has been reported about the increased deployment of helicopters as well, and including the Apache attack helicopters in Ladakh to provide tactical support. So there you can see a variety of the helicopters that have been deployed there. This is a Mi-17. Also being displayed in front of the Defence Minister. Earlier we saw the Defence Minister holding a machine gun as well, and after this he will be leaving for the Lukung post near Pangong Lake. So Defence Minister Rajnath Singh arrived in Ladakh earlier this morning. He will be reviewing the preparedness and discuss with the top military officials there regarding the entire disengagement process. He's accompanied by the Chief of Army Staff, General M.M. Naravane, also there with him, as well as the Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, and the Army Chief, both accompanying him. Currently he is in Stakna in Leh, and he observed the para-dropping skills of the armed forces here, and now this display of the helicopters. Rajnath Singh in Ladakh as part of his two-day visit to Ladakh and to Jammu and Kashmir. He is currently in Stakna near Leh, where he is he observed a display of the skills of the paratroopers as they dropped down in their parachutes, and now a display of the choppers there in Ladakh. And earlier we saw the Apache helicopter, which is the attack helicopter that has been deployed there in Ladakh to provide tactical support to the ground forces if needed. After this, Rajnath Singh will be moving on to the post near Pangong, which he will be visiting, the Lukung post, which in fact he visited in 2016 as well. Well, let's go back to Neeta for more. Neeta, for viewers who are just tuning in, tell us about Rajnath Singh's visit to the Ladakh today. Currently, we saw he watched a demonstration by paratroopers and now a chopper display as well in front of him. Before that, he even posed for a brief moment with a machine gun.
Yes, Gargi, it's his first visit. Last time he was about to visit Ladakh. That time, his program got cancelled and Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi visited instead and he addressed the troops. After that, the special representatives also spoke and there was a disengagement which started as far as Leh Ladakh is concerned. This is Mr. Rajnath Singh's first visit. As you are mentioning, he is right now reviewing the operational capacities of these paratroopers. This is a high altitude warfare. All tactics are being shown to him. What all tactics the Indian Air Force and also Indian Army uses as far as forward areas are concerned. After that, he would be visiting Lukung post. Lukung post is a joint post controlled by Indian Army and ITBP. There again, he would be addressing the troops there. It's his second visit as far as the Lukung post is concerned. Earlier, he had visited in 2016 when he had inaugurated an all-weather BOP, wherein Jawans can stay and the weather, the climate or the temperatures can be maintained in that BOP at about 22 degrees because all these our Jawans are posted at very high altitude levels where the weather conditions are very extreme. So that is why Indian government had thought of constructing these all-weather BOPs at high altitude areas and ranges. This was the first BOP which was constructed by ITBP. After Lukung visit, he would be at 12 noon. He would be landing in Srinagar, where again he would be reviewing, the operational preparedness as far as LOC is concerned. Because we have seen in last 1 month or two, even the LOC, was very hot. Not only in terms of ceasefire violations but also infiltrations. Encounters have also gone up in Kashmir area, in Valley area. The visit is also very significant as far as Kashmir is concerned, Gargi, because last year on August 5th, the government, Modi government had done away with the special status. Article 370 was done away with. So after that, this visit is very important. He is going to review what all arrangements the army and the security forces have done as far as Kashmir is concerned, Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. Tomorrow, that is 18th of July, he would be visiting forward area in North Kashmir and then he would also be going for darshan at Amarnath Shrine. This time, Gargi, Amarnath darshan has not started yet. The yatra has not started due to coronavirus. However, there is a lot of pressure on JK administration to at least, for a short period of time to start the yatra, and that is why it has been decided the yatra would be, would be taking place only for 10 days. It would be ending on August 3. That is the Raksha Bandhan. Normally the yatra is of 60 days, but this time it's only for 10 days. However, the final call for yatra is going to be taken, but Mr. Rajnath Singh, as far as Mr. Rajnath Singh is concerned, all preparations have been done by security agencies for his darshan tomorrow. Gargi?
All right. Thanks so much, Neeta, for joining us. And do stay on. There were Rajnath Singh currently witnessing a full display of the Army's, various. First, we saw the paratroopers on display where they demonstrated their skills. Then he even there were weapons as well, and we saw Rajnath Singh scoping weapons and even holding up a machine gun. And after that, now there was a chopper display. We saw the Apache fighter choppers also there, and now it's tanks that are being that are on display there in front of Rajnath Singh. He is currently in Stakna, which is near Leh, and from here he will then move on to the other post, Lukung, near Pangong Lake. So a full display of the armed forces currently, Neeta, for the Defence Minister, a real, showing off all all that they have with the choppers and the tanks, and we saw the paratroopers also demonstrating their skills earlier.
Absolutely, it is a part of psychological warfare as far as the enemy is concerned, to show your capabilities, your tactical capabilities, and that's what the Indian government is also doing. As far as Lukung is concerned, it's about 43 kilometers away from Pangong, from Finger 4 Gargi, where the disengagement is already taking place. However, there are some hitches, as you were mentioning, all these, Mr. Rajnath Singh is reviewing all these tanks, choppers, and also paratroopers also. That's what has been decided: thinning of men, thinning of machinery, and thinning of your structures also in round 4 of commander level talks. However, this disengagement is going to take some time, because everything is going to be documented, and it's very intricate, because even the terrain is also very difficult. So for forces to go and verify, it would be taking some time, and that is why India says that this process is going to take some months before finally everything has been done with, if de-escalation and de-engagement has taken place. However, India in the last talks, had stressed that China has also to vacate the ridge lines, because they had if they were vacating, the plains area, if they were occupying the ridge area, that would have been of no use. That is why India stressed that you need to vacate the ridge lines also. The stress is also on ridge lines. However, a decision has been taken, but the thing has to be seen on ground. Everything has to be verified. Our sources, top level sources, told us that India would be verifying each and every inch of their territory before they come up with the idea that entire disengagement has taken place.